Stall, rough day on the job?
Yep.
Just now eating lunch?
Yep.
Look, if you'd had you a factor meal, your lunch would have been ready in 2 minutes. Look, fresh, never frozen. They've got options for everybody. The sun-dried tomato chicken is fantastic. The jalapeno lime chicken bowl, so good. I mean, I don't even know. Like, I've yet to have a bad one. Look, they've got all the options you want. And if you're looking for wholesome, convenient meals for this jam-packed fall season, get Factor, America's #1 ready-to-eat meal kit, and get eating well off your to-do list in just 2 minutes. Get 50% off Factor with code DUCK50 at factormeals.com/duck50. Write this down.
Check. If you like it, check yes or no.
Oh.
I don't think that was about a movie.
Hey, well, hey.
No, that's just about a prom.
About George
Miss
Strait.
Davis, you go to prom with me?
That was about Emmylou Hayes.
It's like,
Emmylou Hayes.
Let's roll. I got to drive to Chattanooga tonight.
hey,
Ooh.
you got to drive to Chattanooga.
No. You hunt this morning?
Yeah.
The Chattanooga choo-choo train, baby.
Yeah, but them boys at the age they are, they're just a lot easier to travel at night with.
Never knew how much that muddy water
Right, that boy.
All right, welcome back.
Welcome back.
We're in the duck call room. It's a lovely Thursday afternoon, isn't it? Yeah. Today's Thursday.
Sure.
Yeah. Wow, what a life.
And this one airs on a
I know.
Thursday.
It's weird when those stars all align, that like it's a Thursday and it's a Thursday. So,
But the good news is, Martin,
What?
we can spoil the whole movie for everybody now because it's been out.
which movie?
You
saw the Taylor Swift one?
No.
Oh, you're talking about the other movie.
You know, the one we never talk about on this show.
Yeah, The Blind.
The Blind. It's been out for a week, so
Spoil it. What happens?
Phil gets baptized
Does
and they
he
get
really?
back together.
Does
and
he
then
really?
Duck Dynasty happens.
He gets the woman?
Look at Stone.
He gets the woman in the end?
He does.
And the whole family's reunited?
Everything happens.
That's it.
Wow. Who would have thunk it?
Did you like it, Si? Of course he did.
Oh, wow.
Anyway,
Yep, it was good, boy.
It's been out for a week. If you've seen it, tell us in the comments your favorite parts, what you thought about it. Spread the word, all that jazz.
Yeah, tell me how beautiful you thought that Mallard Drake at the very beginning was.
ZZ Top montage rule.
I mean,
Anyways, yeah.
Johnny D, what was your first major film production like?
That one?
Well, that's your first one,
Well,
right?
that's your
guess.
first one, wasn't it?
I was there for like.
You wasn't impressed?
I was in and out.
I was just curious.
That's what Shania Twain said.
I'm trying to get,
I'm not impressed.
but I'm not allowed to talk about it because we're all as actors are on strike.
Oh,
Hey,
if you're a member of SAG, you're on strike, huh?
I'm on strike. I've broken every one of those rules that I don't know how they apply to me or if they do, but whatever.
Yeah, I don't think you're one of the ones that's affected by that, but maybe,
Who knows?
maybe.
Stone, you go to the movie?
I went for this one. But the short answer is no, I don't go to the movie theater.
You don't go to movies.
But I did attend this movie,
This movie.
and it was really good.
Okay. Stone said.
Well, that's saying a lot, because
Yeah.
Stone doesn't go to movies, and he already knew the ending of this one, so to go
I knew
see
the
it,
ending. I knew
that's a big deal.
90% of what was already in it, and my expectations were low.
Well, I will give you the summary
But
of the movie.
it was way better than what I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, I'll give you the summary of the movie. Most people that get in the spotlight, okay, they always say, make sure you show my good side. Well, hey, this movie is just the opposite.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, they show nothing but the bad side. The truth, the whole truth, and nothing else but the truth.
Well, there you go.
So, if you're a human being on this planet, you need to go see it because, hey, there will be something in there that will prick your heart.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Okay?
No doubt.
No doubt about that. Okay?
Yeah, and for
Because,
Phil,
hey, if you're like anyone else that lives in this world, you're going to have issues and problems to deal with.
That's
You
biblical.
know, go see the movie, and, hey, you'll see how to deal with them.
and for Phil to give the go-ahead to run that was, it. And I think, what did he say, Martin? He said, if it helps one person,
Yeah.
let's do it.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah. Yeah, I don't want the worst of me out there. for
No.
anybody.
Hard
Yeah,
pass.
because, hey, it's
No.
like,
I mean, you ask me about it, I'll tell you. But
Yeah. It's like Paul Harvey.
different when you got to watch it actually happen. That's a weird
It's
deal.
like Paul Harvey. Hey, come back, and when you come back, I will give you the rest of the story.
We need to get a new Paul Harvey.
mm-hmm.
Paul Harvey needs to be run
Oh,
back.
no.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, we tried it with Bob Barker.
Yeah, but I mean, that was Drew Carey for crying out loud.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
You try and replace
Bob,
people.
hey, you can't replace Bob Barker.
Thank you.
Yeah.
And you can't
Okay.
replace Paul Harvey.
No, but
Yeah.
I mean, but to tell the kind of anecdotal
Yeah.
stories that Paul Harvey would tell, somebody can do that.
Yeah.
They don't have to.
Good day.
Hey, they lead you right up to it and then say, hey, we'll be back at the break.
And that's the rest.
And that's
of the
when
story.
you'll get the rest of the
Used to be on K104 here in West Monroe, Louisiana. I listen. I look
love
forward
Paul
to it.
Harvey.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey,
What about Si?
he always
long-winded.
happy and suspense.
Si will not stay on script for anything. Paul Harvey
right.
had a very
That's right.
regimented time
Regimented.
slot.
That's right.
And he read it word for word. That is not that man's bang zone.
No.
See?
Hey,
Too much embellishment.
Yeah.
hey, improv, boys.
Yeah,
improv.
because I would read the story before he got there, make
right.
it his own,
I would
and
give
then
him. I would give
somehow
him the
have lived it too.
No, I
So,
would give him the punchline, and then I would say, "Hey, come back, and I'll tell you the story before all the punchline.
yeah,
And
you
then
wouldn't keep him
Put
there
it
very
together
long.
and put it together for you."
I think it would be better. It's personally my speed.
It would. Now, look, his Jerry Clower stories are better than
Jerry
Jerry
Clower.
Clower telling that story.
Oh man, it would be fun. Things from your childhood.
I used to
Oh, I
listen
went
to that.
back on. Hey, when Big Dave was here
Uh-huh.
on podcast the other day,
Yeah.
oh, we went back to childhood.
Oh, I'm aware. I was
You know,
sitting right
that's what
beside
happens when
You
two old
just ran.
geezers get on a podcast.
Oh, Big Dave was on here.
Big Dave
Yeah.
came in last episode.
Let me show you Big Dave's podcast stance.
Yep. He just laid
That was
back.
his whole deal.
My man back here.
Hey, and the best part of it was when he talking about Willie.
He did tell.
He did tell some stories, and he said that boy ain't amount to much. And he said I was wrong. I said actually, he said, "But boy," he watched him working. He said that boy ain't gonna be worth much.
Apparently, Dad used to take the nail gun and shoot it at Willie while they were building cabinets.
He said, "Oh, he was out there pretty good ways." I said, "Well, it's a good thing because hey, them nail guns drive through 2x4s, boom, boom."
Yeah, but them was them old ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, back in them days.
They didn't hurt as bad.
I said, "Well, Willie was used to it, okay, because we had BB gun wars and all that stuff growing up."
Yeah, but that's Willie's MO to step away from you from around a corner and throw something at you and hit you and then go hide. I mean, like,
It explains. I feel like most of what Willie's torture to me was just getting back at what my dad did to him.
Well, hey, the best one was
they worked together.
the famous post hole digging.
Oh yeah,
That was a good one. That he literally threw the post holes in the hole, and when he come down, he hit his head and gave himself a concussion. Yeah, yeah.
who'd have ever thought Willie wasn't a handy one of the family?
Oh yeah, yeah. But hey, that was on another podcast.
Yeah.
that was the other one. Go back.
Go
and
check
listen.
that one out with Big Dave. If
Check
you
out
missed it.
that
Dave.
Big Dave was our guest.
He said he'd come back sometime. He said
He was worth it. It was a good one.
he said he has no idea how that many people listened to what we did. He said, "Are you sure?" And I was like, "That's what they tell me."
Yeah.
And he
then someone sent in, like we've been doing it for about 15 minutes, and sent in a question about, hey, look, I want to run a bait shop when I grow up.
said, "Ask the right guy."
Yeah, I said, well, hey, you got the right man here. And he said, well, hey, get ready for long hours, and you doing all the work. I said, that's about the truth of the matter.
Stone, would you be shocked to learn that John David is in fact a mama's boy?
No, I would not. That would not shock me at all. Was that established?
Yeah.
Dad established that.
I thought that was just a thing we all knew.
Oh, I know, but it was funny to watch your dad say it. I said, "What's it like working with your son?" He said, "Well, his mom is there, and she's a pretty good buffer."
In other words, we couldn't get to the truth.
Mom is a good buffer. You know who else is a good buffer?
His mom was a buffer.
You know who else is a good buffer?
Who's that?
Old Burley.
Oh.
He's a real good buffer.
Is Burley still in town?
No, he went back.
Oh man,
No, them blue wings around him off too.
Yeah.
They said, "Nope, I'm out, boys."
blue wing teal.
Well, they couldn't hit him.
Yeah, well,
Oh.
That's another story for
that's
another time.
yeah. We've already told that one too, unless it's happened again.
Yeah, it probably happened again.
Oh, it happened again.
Oh,
Yeah.
It happened again. Hey,
what's it like down there in the AARP blind?
Well, he said, what did he say yesterday? He said, He said, boys, when you're crowding 80, you start shooting all over the place. No teals. They just got up, flew off.
It's gone.
They're lucky I ain't going with them this year. I'd be riding them boys.
No, yeah.
I'd have my cowboy spurs and cowboy boots on.
Yeah, you would.
Yeah.
Oh, I'd give them because they rode me my whole life.
Oh, yeah. I witnessed it.
Oh, hey.
Would you wear your beaver
He
socks?
got tire tracks all up and down his back.
Oh, yeah. And I got my beaver socks with them roasting marshmallows.
Uh-huh.
Your sock
Y'all didn't know.
collection is-
Y'all didn't know that beavers like roasted marshmallows.
I thought they like wood.
Everybody likes
They do like wood.
marshmallows.
They always gnawing these trees down.
Time to take them out.
Unbelievable.
Got to take them out, boys.
Well, we've already made it through one segment. Let's get out of here. Let's take a break.
See what happens
Let's take a break and pay for this thing. We'll be back right after
All
this.
right.
All right, folks, you've heard us talk about it before. Nutrafol, it's the option where you no longer have to choose between better hair growth and your health. It's a holistic solution for men that promotes both healthier hair and whole body wellness, but it's not just for men. Women can take it too. Wherever you're at in life, if thinning hair is a problem for you, Nutrafol's got you covered. You can get ahead of thinning hair with Nutrafol's whole body approach to hair growth. No drugs, no compromises. And something like 80% of men, and I would say that's 100% in here today, are experiencing some form of hair loss. And, that's just, hey, it is what it is. That's what genetics do to you. But Nutrafol is the #1 hair growth supplement dermatologists recommend. It's trusted and recommended by more than 3,000 top doctors and stylists. Nutrafol's hair growth supplements use physician-formulated, natural, science-backed ingredients. So there you go. It's all natural. You're not taking something crazy to have yourself better hair and better whole body health. They have a drug-free patented technology, gives you reliable and consistent results, and it won't compromise your sex health. Just saying. That can be pretty important if you're going bald. So if you go to Nutrafol.com, you can take their hair health wellness quiz. It helps you identify the cause of your thinning hair, and they give you a personalized plan for better hair growth. And Nutrafol targets the root cause of thinning hair: stress, hormones, environment, lifestyle, nutrition, you name it. Whatever it is, they have something that can help you out. You're not just treating it from the outside. You're actually supporting hair growth from the inside by getting healthier. It's whole body wellness. And look, it just plain works. In a clinical study, men showed progressive improvement in hair growth and visible thickness after 6 months. Like I said, it's not just for men. Brittany took it once the boys came here, something I had no idea. I had no idea when women had children, their hair started falling out. So she's been taking it. She is still taking,
Her hair fell out.
Hair fell out and babies fell out. That's the craziest thing I ever seen. It's just wild. Now, Nutrafol can't help you with that second one. But the hair falling out, they got it. I ain't sweeping up big globs of her hair off the bathroom floor anymore. She's still on it, and it's fantastic because it's given her more confidence in herself as a new mother, and, that's invaluable in and of itself. So take the first step to visibly thicker, healthier hair. For a limited time, Nutrafol is offering our listeners $10 off your first month subscription and free shipping when you go to Nutrafol.com/men and enter promo code DUCK. Find out why over 4,000 healthcare professionals recommend Nutrafol for healthier hair. Nutrafol.com/men, spelled Nutrafol.com/men, and enter promo code
Duck.
That's Nutrafol.com/men, promo code
Duck. Get you some.
We just talking about a Super Bowl halftime show. It's Usher. For crying.
Stone ain't watching those Super Bowl half.
No.
but
I'm
I'm
not watching
going-
the Super Bowl either.
I'm going to. I'm excited that it's Usher.
Usher.
But I think they've figured it out. They look at the demographic of all this and what did these people listen to when they were growing up? And
Who? Usher?
yeah, no, the fans.
Oh.
No, I'm saying the fans. They finally got dialed in on the demographic of the people watching it. That's why we had Dr. Dre and Snoop, which was really good.
Hey, Snoop Dogg's good.
Look, I'm a Dre fan. Let's not kid ourselves. I grew up with these guys. Now we got Usher.
You've had to repent lately, but
Yeah, well, it happens. But, it's what you grew up with. It's just like nostalgia. I don't drive down the road listening to it every day, but every now and then it is in my songs and it comes up and, but you know what else is in there? The other night, Waylon grabbed my phone and he somehow started playing the Gap Band. So I don't know. Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah, my 11-month-old son grabbed my phone and somehow dropped a bomb on me.
Hey, the best. That's the best. That's the best right there.
I have no idea how he did it with not ever opening my phone. So congratulations to him.
kids are weird about phones. They know about them. So I don't know how.
Hey, Your son knows good music.
I guarantee you. I was
He
standing.
got the Gap band on. Yeah.
I was standing there and I heard. I was like, and I looked down on my phone and it's just the Gap band. I'm like, well, son, I don't know how you did that, but good on you. I'm a big fan of the Gap band, so but there's little nostalgic songs in there that take you back to places in your life.
Speaking of football, how did Si's latest football prediction go?
That was a bomb.
They didn't show up.
Didn't show up. Hey. There's got to be something to that.
Well,
I asked the great minds right now.
Yeah.
What is the deal on that?
Go.
A team won 3 in a row, and all 3 games were great from start to finish. And then another game comes up, and they don't show up. They was there.
I think you're a curse.
Okay, hey,
When you pick a team.
I know. When I pick a team, that's it.
We just need to start betting the opposite of you.
When a team loses by 40, the team that beat them is way better.
No, they're trash. Just the other team didn't show up.
Or the other team.
They just had a bad day.
Didn't show up.
They just had a bad day.
Oh, they're trash, Stone. You didn't get that right. They're still trash. The other team just didn't show up.
Yeah.
And didn't show up.
And that was very predictable what happened.
Stone don't even watch football. He said,
What's
everybody
funny
knew that
was-
was going except for Si.
What's funny is I think they'd have had a better chance if they'd have lost to Colorado State.
No, I'm not going to predict anything on football anymore.
He's out.
Well, like I said,
He's retired, boy. Prognostication is
No,
gone.
it's got voodoo going on because every time I predict a deal, it's always a blowout the other way. So, hey, this time I'm going to nope, I ain't going to say nothing.
Sal, you watch anything good on TV lately?
Oh, I did.
What?
It's called Woods Bathing on PBS.
That sounds dirty.
Is that a subscription service?
No.
With rocket money, you can get rid of that.
No. It was actually really cool, okay? Because look.
You got parental control on this or what? Like, I don't know about something called Woods Bathing.
It was actually a real good show.
I'm sure there's an OnlyFans page about it. But
Hey.
You can't say that.
why not?
Hey, watch it, okay? It's about, it's African American young man, and he's in God's nature.
Taking baths?
Huh? And yeah, he was, you need to watch the episode. I can't tell you about it.
What
Okay,
the
I'm gonna let
heck
you watch
are you
the episode.
watching?
Huh? PBS.
Is
Public
this on
Broadcasting
regular cable or is this on?
It's on TV is all I know on public broadcasting. Okay. He started out, he went swimming in the ocean off the Oregon coast.
That's called swimming.
Okay. And it was spearfishing.
They're great whites out there.
Well, no, but he went spear, and look, the water was, you couldn't see nothing, okay, because they tried to, showed it on the camera. No, it was so dark all you seen was images.
And he's swimming in it?
Oh, yeah.
Nah, I'm out.
Yeah. Yeah, I was thinking, that's exactly what you was thinking. If the water was clear, I'd be all right. But I ain't going down in murky water where
White
you
sharks
can't
live.
see. Yeah, where sharks live, okay, and you can't see like 3 feet in front of you. No, sir, I'm out on that little trip.
No, I'm off that bag.
Is it called Windows to the Wild?
I don't know what it was called, but it's
Forest bathing?
Yeah.
You watch this dude take a bath?
Well, not him. No. But hey, look, here's the good part about it. I'll tell you what forest bathing or woods
And
bathing
that's just
is.
Si with a haircut.
Okay, no. No. What it is the trees emit a fragrance.
Yeah.
Okay, and when a human being is in the forest, okay, bathing,
Okay.
you're in the forest, okay.
Yeah.
You breathe that, and it actually helps your immune system.
I mean,
You didn't know that.
Did they
I
have?
didn't either.
Did they tell you which tree helps with a head cold? Because
Well, nope.
I'll go sniff every one of them right now.
No.
if I
And
can.
another thing was I think they said tubes or something. It starts with a T, and it's like a small potato that's in the ground.
French fries?
No, and you can eat it. There's 11 different species of them, and you can only eat one.
Huh.
Okay, and then they got a dog that finds it. That's how they find them, a dog or a pig. Okay.
A pig.
Yeah, a dog or a pig is one that smells it, and digs it up. And what it is, it's like a small potato.
This is a different.
Well, when you cut it open, okay, the ones that's edible it looks like fat in a steak, marble. It's got a marble look to it.
You talking about mushrooms?
Huh? No, it ain't mushroom.
He was doing something more.
This is like a small potato.
What are we talking?
And you actually cook it with rice, you know. But it was an interesting deal, you know, because
Truffle.
the guy he was with,
Truffles.
Truffles.
Oh, what's the name of it?
Truffles.
Trussels. Yeah, that's what it is.
No, that's what a railroad goes over.
Yeah.
Well, no.
Truffle.
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 Well, truffle is what they were talking about.
That stuff's expensive.
Well,
Like black truffle, that stuff expensive.
No. It's really, yeah.
Yeah, you want that bag then.
Yeah, because, hey, look, the meal they cooked showed him he's fixing it, okay?
Uh-huh. Truffle butter is amazing.
It actually looked, no, that's what the guy said when he smelled it.
Yeah.
He said, that smells like real good butter.
Yeah, truffle butter is amazing.
Yeah. Well, it makes good food because the food they look fabulous.
Hey, you know, when you get done burning that filet like you always talk about cooking it, if you slap you some of that truffle butter on there, buddy, you have
Oh, no,
man.
it's soaked in it. Mine is soaked in it, okay? So that's why it's good and juicy.
Boy, you can't hide.
Matter of fact, hey, look, I ate one
You got truffle butter at the house?
Oh, no. Oh, yeah. Whipped saltwater butter is what it's called.
But yours ain't got no truffle in it.
It may because I'm telling you.
So nobody was taking a bath in this show?
Well, no, that's what it's called.
Well, you were bathing in the aroma
in the aroma in the wood.
Okay.
Yeah. But it didn't surprise me because God's creation has got all kinds of wonders. No.
With this
wait a minute. No, that wasn't the bunch he was with. He's with another bunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's with another bunch.
Yeah, there's some stuff in there starting to make sense now.
Yeah. Hold on.
Hippies.
Well, you said Oregon.
Well, no. Well, at the state of Oregon. That's where they was at.
Mm-hmm.
Okay?
Yeah, no.
But it just it amazed me that it talked about the fragrance and then it helped you in your immune system.
All they did was go on a hike and call it a forest bath.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and that's what it is. You're taking a hike in the woods.
They've been picking the mushrooms out of them cow patties.
You don't want to bathe.
Making them a little tea.
You don't want to bathe in that.
Stone says,
oh, boy.
They went on a hike and called it a forest bath.
Mm-hmm.
People are getting weirder and weirder.
Oh, no. That looked like, I thought that was a beehive.
Forest bath is
I thought that was a beehive you were looking at there, JD.
Ain't no different size, though. Calling an aquarium a water zoo.
Hey. Oh, no. Hey, it is a water zoo.
Yeah, I mean,
it's different, Martin.
Hey.
I cannot.
All the ocean is a big giant aquarium.
There you go.
I
Water
can't
zoo.
find what he's talking about, just so we're clear.
Well, hey, you seen forest bathing. That was it. Okay, what's that got to do with dogs? Who let the dogs out?
Now somebody's doing a forest bath with a dog.
Okay, see, that's what we're talking about. Hey, now you got to find what is it, truffles?
Truffles.
Truffles?
Yeah. Let's look for truffles.
You got to have the pigs or the dogs to find the truffles.
We're going to find some truffles.
Yeah, let's use a dog to find the truffles in this break.
I'd like to eat some of that rice and what they had in there. It was they was putting it away.
I go to the doctor, I pay my copay, and then a couple of weeks later, I get a bill. What's up with that?
Yeah. Hey, look, we've been there. You don't expect them. Maybe you're at the end of the budget that month. I mean, like this morning, the boys had their tubes out, and they told me that I was going to get 4 bills in the mail and that I didn't know nothing today. And I was like, well, I sure like to know how much it's going to clip me before I send them boys back there. But if you're a part of our friends over at Samaritan Ministries, you no longer have to worry about that because when a medical need comes up, the last thing we want to worry about is how we're going to pay for it. So we got 2 questions for you. How are you paying for your health care and how's it working out for you? If it's working perfectly, great. If not, then listen closely because we have a solution, a biblical solution. Samaritan Ministries. Samaritan Ministries is a community of Christians paying each other's medical bills. It's not insurance. It's assurance that you're part of a health care sharing community where members care for one another spiritually and financially when a medical need arises. Here's how it works. You can join anytime. Your medical bills are sent to Samaritan Ministries, and they notify fellow members to pray for you and send money directly to you for your shareable bills. Your medical bills get paid, and you'll find comfort in prayers and encouragement from fellow members. And when another member has a need, you'll do the same for them. This isn't a faceless company. It's an opportunity for ministry. What we love is that when a medical need comes up, you don't have to give second thought to whether the hospital or doctor is in network. Samaritan Ministries has no network restrictions, so you have total freedom to choose whatever doctors, hospitals, and treatments are best for you and your family. And members also get access to exclusive health resources to help keep medical costs low. Samaritan Ministries is a biblical solution to health care where we can bear one another's burdens and so fulfill the law of Christ. And it's affordable because they're focused on ministry, not profit. Right now, you can join 80,000 Christian households across the nation sharing $30 million in medical needs every month. Become part of this community today at SamaritanMinistries.org/duck. That's SamaritanMinistries.org/duck. Join today. I got to say, though, to be fair, Hunter's not here today. Josh is filling in for him. And the fact that Josh can put up what the word size looking for on the screen that fast, Josh, we may have found you. You may be a permanent fixture. Hunter, if you're listening to this or editing this right now.
Yeah, that never would have happened.
I hope you enjoyed your ride on the private airplane today.
There?
Yeah, he put it up there.
Oh, I had never heard of the term forest bathing.
I haven't either.
That's because you don't hang out in weird, liberal Democrat Portland circles.
Yeah, well, I'm just saying, hey, and then to find the truffles.
But the term forest bathing sounds like the title of a Bluey episode. So, like, I mean,
that's for people that do goat yoga.
They all over TikTok.
Yeah,
that's right.
It's
they
weird
all over TikTok.
I'm telling you, there are some weird people in this world.
Hey, what are you talking about?
There are weirdos out there. We watched Survivor last night. Weirdo, every one of them.
I'm a fan of Alone
He said
versus
Alone.
Survivor.
We watched Survivor last night, and dude, he'd been there a day, had a panic attack, and couldn't climb a ladder.
Oh, he could. No,
I was like,
"Did you make it?
You knew you were going on Survivor. Did you not think of like walking up your driveway a couple times before getting out
Didn't Willie
there?
do that one time
Survivor?
on the Survivor? Yeah,
He tried out for Amazing Race or something one time.
Yeah, way back in the
I thought he did the Survivor.
That boy ain't gonna survive. Are you kidding?
Well, I thought he did it.
He'd be the first person to bring an assistant onto Survivor with him.
Yeah.
Hey, go get me go find me some rice and a bag of
And a
fire.
truffle.
I thought he did do
Truffle
it.
butter.
Yeah, give me some truffle butter to put on my radishes.
Willie'd be the guy that you think was going to win Survivor because he'd be there at the end, and then you'd realize everybody on that island done hated him the whole time, and he done got all of them out.
He'd been
and
eating
then
mac and cheese.
They'd vote against him just out
He'd
of
been
spite.
eating mac and cheese and hamburgers from McDonald's the whole time. Everybody else been starving to death, eating bugs.
Eating bugs.
I don't think them
Why?
folks on Survivor necessarily roughing it that hard.
Well, I know.
They lose a lot of weight.
Yeah, well, you know. Oh well.
It's my next diet plan. I'm just
That
would
would have been a good. That would have been a good episode. See Willie on the Survivor.
See, the one I wouldn't make it on is that Alone show on History Channel. No, nope.
Is it real?
Is it real?
How does that
asking.
one work?
Huh?
How does that work?
They drop you off with like 4 cameras,
Yeah.
and you got to film it all
Yeah.
Stone would be the best out of all of us
at Alone.
at any of them.
I mean, I ain't ever seen Stone start a fire with 2 sticks. Now,
Yeah.
I'm
I mean,
just
I could
saying.
if I had to, but
I mean, there's just a lot of that.
I'm going to
stuff
say a
that-
bunch of that though just comes down to how tough are you.
yeah, I'm not very.
it's mentally.
I was fixing
Yeah.
how mentally tough you
Hey,
are.
yeah, there ain't. It ain't many humans today that you would, that would fit that bill. Tough.
No.
Which brings me to an email we got.
What?
So-
Already?
Oh well, this
Hey,
is
this
just
fine. Let's go with it.
this is just
I like it.
because remember, Si's trying to fix all of the world's problems.
Oh yeah, he
Right.
wanted to know how we
And
could fix
that's
the
right.
world.
One email is going to eventually do that.
Okay.
Anthony, I believe Anthony doesn't know where. We don't know where Anthony's from. He said this is how you save the world. You just bring back natural selection. Because if the lives we're living today with all the convenient stuff's made everybody weak, and if we took all that stuff away, nobody would like the people today would never have made it to Kansas, is what he says.
Oh no, they'd have never got on that Oregon Trail.
What do you think, Si? Could
Hey,
people survive?
The boy's got a good valid point here, okay? Because look, if you take away all the, just think about it.
Just take away electricity. Boom.
Take away, hey,
Let's take away something else.
oh, I know.
That controls the air conditioning.
Survival. Hey,
Let's take away something
it
else.
would be a mass okay, dying happen.
I mean, I agree.
Okay, and look, he's right for the simple reason, okay, the survival of the fittest is what was happening. So only then will you find out who the tough people was.
I would.
Okay, because, hey, I'm gone.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gone. I died.
Yeah.
It's very. I'm at least I'm honest about it.
Yeah,
okay?
you go ahead and start digging my hole.
Oh no, yeah, you just go and bury me because I die. Okay.
So you're out too, Martin?
Oh,
I'm not going to try to be Mr. Tough Man. Yeah, I'm gone.
Yeah.
I feel like if I could.
Because if you, there's some of the stuff like if you're like, hey, let's take away what now? How far are we going with this? On taking stuff away?
oh no. I don't know.
Because you know, today's shotgun shells are really good. If
Yeah.
I go back to having to pour powder down a barrel,
Yeah.
and put little balls in a gun,
Yeah, and then actually go and look for the ingredients to make powder.
I mean that's a.
I think
yeah.
we have the things that we have. We just don't have electricity.
Well, then I like my chances because I got a lot of ammo.
Hey, lead
So-
shots back. Now, too. Hey, once
And to some extent, the winner of this game is going to be the one with the most ammo. To
I was
some
just
extent.
fixing that. I wouldn't have trouble, okay, if I had, like you said, a gun and bullets. Okay, because I could kill and I could live off the land or whatever I kill.
But like, I take my fishing rods and
Yeah.
I got to make
Yeah.
one out of a stick
Yeah.
and some string.
Yeah.
I'm in trouble.
But if you take everything
catching
away
up
and say,
brim.
okay, you're on your own.
I wouldn't make it a long time.
Beer can.
Yeah.
You see them boys with they wind that like fishing line around that beer can.
Yeah.
and
But see but I mean, if we're going back that far, was there aluminum cans? Like,
Yeah.
that's,
Oh,
that's
good grief.
I'm just saying.
Oh,
like,
you
where
ain't
do
gonna,
you?
oh, you ain't gonna have a Coors to pop at night. It's cold.
no monofilament.
No monofilament.
No
fluorocarbon.
monofilament, okay?
Monofilament.
You're gonna have to do this with a vine and all whatever you can find.
No live scope. That's
yeah,
out.
yeah.
I'm saying, like,
Yeah,
that's
Godwin
where you
wouldn't
got to
get
be
the fish,
careful
yeah.
when you say take away everything and start over. Like, now, how far back is everything? Because then you lose your gasoline engine.
Oh yeah.
I don't know how to ride a horse.
Well, I'm walking north immediately.
You're getting out of the heat.
We got to at least get to like Missouri or somewhere.
He's headed north, boy.
Because this summer I would have died.
I don't think Missouri would have been far enough to escape
No.
that.
Really?
No.
I think you'd have had to end up there around.
I can handle 95. It's once it's the 105. That's when your boy starts
I don't know.
eating lots of popsicles. You gotta stay cool somehow.
He said he eats a lot of popsicles.
I think I was
mine's
about
vanilla covered chocolate bars.
I was about 10 years old last time I ate a popsicle.
You are missing out. I hate to be one.
Life is grand.
That Hawaiian ice thing. Not even the fancy ice cream one, just the
Yeah. Oh no.
done with it. Oh man, that thing's good.
No, see, he's into physical fitness. Okay, so all that kind of stuff that me and you enjoy, Stone's out on it. Okay.
Hey, I just gotta say this: if you want it, them Pedialyte popsicles pretty good. Now, if you need something in the summertime, keep in your cooler box to keep you hydrated.
Yeah.
Little Pedialyte popsicle, throw in your ice chest under the ice, it'll stay frozen most of the day. You can.
I'm a Hawaiian ice man. We
I'm
went
not
from
familiar with that
natural
one.
selection to who makes the best popsicle.
Yeah, now we're on Pedialyte.
We're never
See,
gonna,
I
we're
told
not
you.
making it.
I told you. Like, go ahead and dig my hole,
Stone's
buddy.
making it.
Hey, I'm
Dig
telling
my
you,
hole.
you made this man's got a good point. Okay, he really did. Because it would be only the fit survive.
Yeah.
Okay, so you talking about a kill off? Okay, because hey,
Mass
No.
proportions.
oh, hey, this would be epidemic. Okay, big time.
Yeah, it'll liable to
Okay.
start stinking.
Because it just no. There's people out there that don't know that when they go to the grocery store and buy hamburger meat
Uh-oh.
in a package,
Uh-oh.
they don't know that a cow was took to a slaughterhouse, killed, skinned, cut up, and ground up to make that hamburger meat in that nice, neat package.
There really are people out
Oh,
there.
yeah.
Oh, no,
They
there's
think
people out there that don't know that.
They think they cut a slice off his rear end, bandaged it up, and sent him back out there. So we'll get
Yeah.
that. We'll get on that
Yeah.
again here in a little bit.
Yeah, because
Like
hey,
it's milk or something.
Yeah.
Because, hey, there was a thing in the news about, hey, the farmers, they need help and all this. And the woman said, hey, I'm so sick of hearing about the farmers need help. When I want it, I just go down to Brookshires and get it.
What they need help for?
Yeah, what they need help
Go
for?
down to the brick shack.
Darling, didn't you know that pork chop you had last night for supper? That used to be a pig running around eating slop.
Man, and then the pork chops are good.
Yeah. Yeah. Hey, bacon. Think about it. Bacon.
Stop
Okay.
it.
Hey,
I love bacon.
if it wasn't hog farmers, we wouldn't have no
What
bacon.
about smoked pork belly?
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So that's when
Here
you
we go
say,
again.
Yeah.
Pork loin?
So, hey, no, because that's why when you said, how far are we going to go with this?
How far back now?
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah. How far back we cutting down?
yeah, what we taking away?
Yeah.
Then if we have a little
think
bit better set of rules of the game, I make it a little bit. But if we going back to the 1800s,
No,
Oh,
I'm
no. That's why the guy that was, the greatest generation, that's why they was the greatest generation.
They'd have made it.
What it boils down to is the older generations all had a war to fight at some point. And when's the last time we had to send our troops to war? 90s?
Well, where did you went to?
Enduring Freedom, Afghanistan.
Yeah, Afghanistan. Well, that would have been like 2005, 6.
Yeah,
huh?
2000. Well, yeah, you're right. 2002, 2003. I was there 2003.
Well, what, 2001 all the way up to what now, present time?
Well, they pulled out, but when you do a tour, when you're in theater, you don't have those things that you're accustomed to having. There were no cell phones. We didn't have air conditioning. We lived in a tent. We did a 12-month tour. I think that.
Yeah, it was all there 12.
Yeah. So you get used to it, and you adapt, and you overcome.
And your appreciation, okay, of the things, the appreciation and respect. There was a lot more respect and a lot more appreciation for what you had.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and you don't appreciate things until you don't have them for an extended period of time. That's for sure.
That's why when you said about, okay, going back and taking it all away, no. We would lose, okay, what is the population?
I ain't even got it.
No idea.
Millions, say 6 million or 6 billion?
In the world?
Yeah.
Yeah, something like
Hey,
that.
you would lose 85%.
Ooh, from down to 6.
Oh no! That's why I'm saying. Oh, it would be a dying like you ain't seen lately, boys.
From 6 buh to 1 buh.
Yeah. Okay. Because hey, I'm telling you, only the survive would. Only the fit would survive.
Yeah.
Most of us would go down.
Oh, ain't no
And
doubt.
that's just being facing a fact of honesty. Okay.
I don't disagree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You'd have weeded out a lot of us this summer around here.
Oh, what are you talking about?
We'd have been like the ducks and either headed north or, it's rough around these
Well,
parts.
I look at it at the game that I hunt.
I'd be starving to death right now.
Well, no, I don't see how they make it through the wintertime, especially when we have a rough one here in Louisiana, when we have ice and snow for a few days.
Yeah.
For a few days.
That's big to ours, though. Ours ain't
when
equipped for
when
that.
the water freezes over
Ugh.
and everything has got to deal with that, because like when we go in the duck blind and see a beaver sitting up there, and he looked like he's about half froze, and he goes in the water, under the ice.
Yeah, mad.
Yeah.
You know he's mad.
Yeah.
Dadgummit, I just got out of this mess.
And he ain't got no heat that he can warm up.
No, he just got to deal with it.
He just got to deal with it. No.
You wouldn't deal with it very well?
That's why I said, hey, I'd be the first one gone. Throw dirt in the boy's face because he ain't here.
He gone.
Phil would make it.
The Phil would make it.
Phil be all right.
He'd make it.
Yeah, Phil would be okay.
Because I've seen him just,
He's actually probably
no
halfway
heat of
in.
any source, okay, and it is like 18 degrees.
That must have been a long time ago.
Oh, hey.
I was fixing to say, I don't
That's
know.
Moss Lake days.
I don't think Phil could make it without propane.
Well, now he couldn't.
No.
Yeah.
But back in them days, he had that old crow.
Hey. Hey.
That's in the first half.
And
of the
hey,
movie.
and look, and hey, they all said it made them kept them warm. That's the biggest.
Is that what
lie.
they said?
That's the biggest lie. Yeah,
It
they all
don't keep you
said it.
warm. It just makes you not care.
Yeah, you're numb to it. Okay,
Yeah.
you're numb to it.
Makes you indifferent.
Yeah,
Yeah, no.
yeah.
Yeah,
know?
it doesn't matter. It don't keep you warm. It just makes you indifferent. You're like, well, I could be colder, but give me that. You know, no, yeah.
No, that's why the generation you got to think about this. That was back when all of our people were farmers, most of them, farm boys. Okay, and as soon as the war happened, okay, they all went to the recruiter, joined up, okay, and then got on anything that would float across the pond, the big pond, and went to try to rescue some people that was being abused and killed.
And
we
did it.
And we did it.
And did it.
And did it. You know?
Yeah. That's wild.
Yeah.
I mean, wild.
Because you guys, most people don't realize this. The bombing campaign was 7 days a week, 24 hours a day for years. Okay?
When was this?
World War II. And look, we was sending everything that would fly with bombs. And hey, their standing order, don't come back with bombs in your bomb bay. You drop them on something.
As my papa was in a B-26.
Oh, no. See, that's
In
what I'm
France.
saying. Okay, yeah. Yeah.
Fill her up
Yeah.
and unload her. That's
Hey.
crazy.
No.
I'm
But
glad.
if you've ever seen some of the footage of bombs being dropped, and then you say, wait a minute, what did you say, Uncle Si? 7 days a week, 24 hours a day for years. Okay. We had B-17s, B-27s, B-52s going to Germany. And the amazing thing about it was my first tour over there, it was 1972. And you had to look hard to find, anything that even looked like a war was carried on over there. And they literally, I should say, we literally bombed Germany to rubble.
And then built it back.
I mean, that country was leveled by bombs.
There you
Okay.
go.
Don't mess with the greatest generation.
Oh, no. That's why I'm saying you talking about some tough old codgers.
I guarantee you.
Hey.
Yeah.
My grandpa was one of them. All of his toenails froze off
Oh, yeah.
when he was over there.
From
He was
being
on
from being in a trench.
He was on the second wave at Normandy.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
I've been on that beach in Normandy back in the day. That is, you think of the beach here in America and you think of every beach you've ever been on. That beach is 4 times wider, bigger. Like you start thinking about running across that thing with people shooting. Like,
Soaking wet.
No, my
Carrying
brother.
that
Oh.
beach, that's not a beach. That's a full on field.
Yeah.
No,
It's
my brother
crazy.
Phil Robertson went over there, okay, and he was on both, on the cliffs and the beach at Normandy, okay, and like for 24 and a half years I went in the military, and every time I'd come in for leave, he never said thank you for your service, none of that. He went over there and stood on the beaches on Normandy and on the cliffs, and look, he come back, and the first thing he said to me was, hey, I owe you an apology, and thank you for serving our nation.
Mm-hmm.
He said, because, hey, I've been over there, and he said, I didn't know. See, that's what most people don't realize, okay? Because he said, when I was standing on the cliff and thinking, oh, wait a minute, this is where the enemy had all their big guns, and our troops landed on the beach down in front. He said, it'll give you a new perspective of what the guys in the military, guys and gals, go through. That's why I was saying that, that's why they was the greatest generation.
Amen.
No doubt.
Well, let's take a last break. We'll be back right after this.
Duck blind canoe plus wild black lab. Yes or no? That's the title.
Spoiler alerts.
That's the title, boys.
Let her rip, Tater
Go for
Chip.
it.
We're back.
Anyways, Si over here spoiling my emails in the break. All right, so this guy's got an interesting name. It's Nathan with an M. So Mathan or Matan. I don't know. He's from South Dakota. He's got interesting situation. He's a sophomore in high school, just started duck hunting. South Dakota?
Mm-hmm. That's a good one.
Good.
Higher.
Okay.
Good.
You got to draw to duck hunt in that state if you're a non-resident, so you know it's good.
Okay. All right. So he bought himself a canoe from a garage sale.
Got it.
$50.
Got him a canoe. Okay.
Painted it camouflage. What do you think about going duck hunting in this?
Oh, he'll smash up there.
Hey,
Wouldn't work down here, but he'll smash up
yeah.
there.
But when you shoot,
Hey,
Make sure you're grounded.
be
of
careful.
Some sort.
Yeah, be careful. When
Make
you
sure
shoot.
either your canoe is beached
you need
Yeah.
or you're like, you carry like 4 poles with you
to stabilize it.
and you put 2 in the front
Yep,
on
2
each
in the
side
back.
and 2 in the back on each side.
Yeah.
That way it kind of wedges you in there.
To stabilize
And
the
then,
boat.
until you really get it figured out, my man, hunt with a life jacket on. I mean, that is a legit canoe. That's like an old, skinny
yeah.
canoe. It's made by Alumacraft, which I'm guessing that's an aluminum canoe, so
Yep.
it's probably riveted. So check it for leaks, because those rivets do wear out after a time. You can do that.
My man
you
got
can do
him
that in your garage with a water hose. You can throw it in there and see if you got any leaks, and then fix them. JB Weld will generally take care of it. Which looks like, hey, that may have been what he was doing right
Yep,
there,
yep.
smiling,
Maybe.
sanding down some
Check it.
rivets
Yep.
and putting some JB Weld over it. But no, you will kill them. That will work up there. It would not work so much down here.
Why would it not work down here, sir?
It stands out like a turd in a punch bowl.
Yeah. Stick out too much.
Well, you got to think he's South Dakota, so he's where the ducks raise. A lot of the ducks that he's going to run into are 4, 5, 6 months old.
Yeah. And they're
It'll be the first decoys they've ever seen.
Yeah. They're up there. They got little creeks. Okay.
Yeah.
So
And-
it's not very wide.
But take your time, get hidden. I mean, you can't just pull out in the middle of a pond and sit in that and kill them. Like, that ain't going to work. But pull it up in some cattails. I've hunted up there. Pull it in some cattails, kind of brace yourself. Get you some poles in place. That way you don't shimmy and shake. Wear your life jacket and go have fun, man.
All right.
It'll work.
And whack and stack them.
He's thinking about taking his dog.
Yep. Same thing.
I'd get a stand for the dog. You can paddle with the dog in the canoe, and then once you get there, put the dog out of the boat on a stand. That's what I would do. I wouldn't have the dog jumping in and out of the boat with me in it. So, just me personally.
Because then you go out to, scoop water out of the bottom of the boat.
Yeah, I don't think that one's got a bilge pump in it.
Yep.
So
No,
you're gonna have to carry you a jug.
Yeah.
Get you a jug.
Plastic jug, boy, was the end cut off.
Well, I figured we'd ask the experts.
Yeah. I'd go have fun.
Get out there, man.
Go whack them and
Fun,
stack them.
man.
All right. Do we want marriage problems, dad problems, or religious problems? Real fun emails I
Why
was
does everybody
reading.
got to have a problem, man?
That's what we got today.
Well, Si asked how to fix the world. There you go. Si, pick one. Russian roulette.
All right.
Go.
What we got again?
Marriage problems, dad problems, or religion problems?
Let's go with all three of them. Just start one. We'll answer all three, boys.
Nobody wants to pick.
Dad.
Marriage. I'll pick one. I ain't afraid.
We always talk
Marriage.
about relationships.
Yeah, let's
That's
go.
right.
With
Hey.
let's go with this one.
All right.
All right, Rich from Madison, Pennsylvania, big fan. Question is, how can I honor my dad when he's basically been non-existent my whole life, and when he is around, he's drunk? I have a history of drug use, and I'll be 10 years clean on October 17th.
That's fantastic.
Good job, Rich. So I get where he's at in addiction, but he doesn't want to change. I've tried to invite him to my kids' things. He only showed up a couple times, or he's got a stupid excuse. I've tried mainly because I want my kids to have a grandfather, but he's making it near impossible. He's just going to let my kids down like he did me when I was growing up. Any advice would be awesome.
Rich, any chance you can get your old man to go watch a movie called The Blind?
Shameless plug, but also true.
No, shares a very similar background
No.
as far as the drinking and showing up drunk and and not being a part of the life.
Yep.
And it may be that may be a way, if you don't really tell him what the movie's about, just say, hey man, you want to go catch a movie? Take him to it and let him see that whole story and process play out in front of his life, and maybe it gives him some recognition or something like that. You know, a lot of times if you see that, even though you're living it, if you see it, it'll have a different effect.
It'll have a different thing. Not only this, hey, don't give up on him. Okay. Maybe he won't listen to you, so you send him to somebody else. Or you get someone else to tell him, dude, you need to straighten your life up and become a grandfather for crying and a father for crying out loud. You know, it's possible if you allow people to help you.
There you go.
Yeah. And I would say, you know, in the movie shows this, Kay legitimately had to separate herself from Phil for an extended period of time. And sometimes you do have to remove yourself and let somebody else hit rock bottom. And
not only that, my brother actually said it. You may have to hide from your drinking buddies, because they're going to keep coming to you and say, hey, let's go get drunk. Okay, because my brother actually did it. He went and found him, his wife did, found him a place on the river, and he hid out for about the first 2 years after he was converted to Jesus. Okay, because, hey, who you run with is who you'll be known as. Okay, so if you're running with a bunch of drunks, you can't get straight if you stay with them. You've got to get away from them and then take care of business. It is possible.
it is possible.
Because, hey, Phil Robertson is living proof of that.
There you go.
Perfect. All right, we go on marriage or religion? It's a tough one.
Aye.
Hey, since we had that, let's go to religion.
Oh.
All right, this one.
Because that's what straightened my brother out, was religion.
I think this is an easy answer, but my man has confused himself to death. Clinton from Oklahoma is having some mixed feelings towards religion. He believes in our Lord and Savior. He never says Jesus Christ, but I don't believe in different denominations or churches because it seems like all they are is a scheme to get money. I'm also, this is the part that confuses me, I'm also confused on the different religions, whether it's be Christianity or Muslims or whatever, because the more I talk, the more it seems like most people are confused. And then he goes on about how America, you're not supposed to have religious persecution because that's what makes America great. I guess my question is it okay to have the feelings about different denominations and many of the churches, because I feel like you don't need a church as long as you are living your faith and spreading your faith. But what confuses me about that, he said Muslims and Christians, and so I think my man is daftly confused.
Let me help you out, okay? First of all, when you look at the human race, okay, they're going to let you down. They're always going to fall short of your expectations. Okay, there's three, Father, Son, and Holy Spirit, the Godhead, the Trinity. Okay, is everything screwed up in the human race? You got it. Okay, but you said you believe that Jesus is the Son of God and that what has been written about him.
He didn't say that.
Well, I know, but I'm just saying, what has been written about him, you either believe is true or false. Okay, and that's where your faith comes in. Okay, but look, if you're always relying, looking around and looking at the human race, hey, guess where all the denominations came from? It came from people. Because, hey, this guy was going to the Presbyterian church. Well, they did something, I seen him drunk. Okay, so they're out. Well, hey, look, if you give that kind of view, your perspective, the human race is always going to fail you. We're sinful, flawed human beings. So number one, don't put your trust in a human being.
There's one you should.
Well, I know, okay, unless you put it in the Lord himself.
I don't know about y'all, but I drive by 10 churches to get to my church.
Uh-huh. Yeah, especially here in West Monroe.
Which church do you think Jesus would stop at?
That's an interesting one.
Well, no.
All of them, and probably go in there and be like, "Y'all got this
I like
one
to
wrong.
think the church
You
would
got
come to
this
him."
one
Yeah,
wrong."
well, right.
Well,
yeah.
I was fixed to say,
That makes more sense.
yeah.
That's it. I think that's the answer my man needs to hear because he goes on about all the different types of religions.
Yeah.
But I'm going to send us out of here with a Bible verse that should help you answer. Jesus Christ himself said in John 14:6, I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. Jesus is your only answer, my man. So I hope you can figure that out. And a great way to find that out is in a church where people will let you down. But find you one.
And it's going to have a sign on that building.
That's it.
Get plugged in and get around.
You
some
ain't
people.
And as long as they're pointing to Jesus,
I was fixed to say, you're not worshiping, the people.
Yeah.
You're going there to worship Jesus Christ, the Son of the Father.
amen.
Amen.
Okay?